Namaskar, myself Dr. Umesh, Associate Professor in Goldfield College of Education, Faridabad. Today I am going to discuss about B.Ed second year, fourth paper, paper fourth B, and the name of the paper is Understanding Discipline and Subjects. Here, what is academic discipline? Discipline is defined by the Oxford English Dictionary as a branch of learning or scholarly instructions. An academic discipline refers to a form of specific, rigorous scientific training that an individual is exposed to. After that, I am going what is the meaning of discipline? The term discipline originates from the Latin word discipulus, which means pupil, or disciplina, which means teaching. A discipline is focused study in one academic field of or profession. A discipline incorporates expertise, people, project, community, challenges, studies, inquiry, and research area that are strongly associated with a given discipline. An academic discipline or field of study is a branch of knowledge that is taught and researched as a part of higher education. After that, definition of discipline. There may be many definitions given by different scholars, but here I am talking about literally discipline is a mood of life in accordance with certain rules and regulations. It is sort of self-control reflected in public action. This control is not forced upon the individual, it flows out from within. Hence, discipline is spontaneous and not a mere submission to authority in an obedient manner. Now, academic discipline. The term academic discipline can be defined as the academic studies that focuses on a self-imposed limited field of knowledge. It is the subject that one teaches and researches as a part of higher education is the academic discipline of that person. It can also be defined as form of specific and rigorous scientific training that will turn out practitioners who have been disciplined by their discipline, that is subject for their own good. An academic discipline as a branch of knowledge incorporates expertise, people, projects, community, challenges, studies, inquiry, and research area that are strongly associated with a given academic discipline. For example, the branches of science are commonly referred to as the scientific discipline. Author Dix point out discipline is an academic sense pertains to the practice of study of a certain category of experience, its methodologies, how it goes about its pursuit of truth. There is fundamental theory and fact that informs the practice of that pursuit, but it is the pursuit that counts. Moti Nisani 1997 defines a discipline can be conveniently defined as the study of any comparatively self contained isolated domain of human experience which poses its own community of experts. Now, now I am going to give some of the characteristics of academic discipline. Though there were maybe many of the characteristics, but here I am talking about only the essential characteristics of academic discipline. Disciplines have a particular object of research, that is politics, society, human behavior. Discipline have a structure of accumulated skills, knowledge referring to their object of research. Disciplines have theories and concepts that can organize the accumulated specialist knowledge effectively. Discipline use specific terminologies or specific languages adjusted to their research object. Disciplines have developed scientific research methods according to their specific research requirements. Discipline must have some institutional manifestation in the form of subject taught at colleges or universities. It means a discipline will have academic departments and professional association connected to it. All these criteria may not be fulfilled by all disciplines, but academic disciplines must be perfect and should be able to accumulate more knowledge through the process of research. It must be dynamic. Not all disciplines have all the aforementioned six characters. In short, we can say body of specialized knowledge, have theories and concepts, specific terminology, specific object of research, definite methodology of research, institutional manifestation in form of subject taught professional organization. Subjects are generally classified under these discipline heads as humanities, that means also called art and humanity, social sciences, natural sciences, mathematics, business studies, history, geography, science, etc. There is some of the historical perspective of academic discipline. As the Kenneth 1974 observes that like any other social phenomena, academic discipline do have a history. Historians of science can look at specific historical conditions that led to the foundation of an academic discipline and at how it changed over time. In other words, its evolution. July 1990 has pointed out that the academic discipline was an invention of the late Middle Ages. The term was first applied to three academic areas for which universities had the responsibility of producing trained professionals. These three academic areas were theology, law, and medicine. Once the discipline is established, a new type of researcher is needed. The new discipline need people who can consolidate by by filling in the gap left by pioneers. Thus, education emerged as a discipline through the process of evolution. Education accumulated of knowledge from various perspectives and acquired the status of independency in the objective based research. Now, classification of academic discipline. Here, these are categorized in four categories: pure disciplines, applied disciplines, hard disciplines, and soft disciplines. Pure disciplines, that means it is concentrate on fundamental research, systematic observation of phenomenon, and so many other. But here, result in new knowledge like the pure mathematics and pure chemistry. Pure discipline means that concentrate on fundamental research. These are the like as pure mathematics, pure chemistry. Applied discipline relate existing knowledge to real world situation. Application of theory to real life. Aims at problem solving like as education, applied psychology, engineering. Application of science and mathematics. Not mathematics and science. Application of science and mathematics. Hard disciplines that tends to use quantitative data, tends to be predictive and use experimental method concerned for career development and cognitive goal, such as the learning of facts and concept like a science, mathematics, engineering. Now, soft discipline rely on qualitative data, generally do not use experimental methods, and hence do not make prediction, like as history, sociology, law, language, etc. Now, Biglen-Becher typology. Biglen-Becher, he has given also the classification of academic discipline in four categories. Bachelor Biglen typology, that is given pure hard, pure soft, applied hard, and applied soft type, with emphasis on nature of knowledge in each type. That means the basis of this classification is nature of the knowledge. First is pure hard discipline. That means it is quantitative data, pure hard discipline, where it is quantitative data concerned with universal phenomenon. Nature of knowledge is cumulative, and there are so many more characteristics. And after that, the second one is pure soft discipline, like as history, anthropology, sociology, where stress on understanding and interpretation of phenomenon. And knowledge is reiterative. There can be repetition of results. And qualitative data, not the quantitative. Here, pure software discipline is the qualitative data, hence high subjectivity while interpreting. And third is applied hard discipline, like as engineering is a hard applied discipline which draw from mathematics, physics, and chemistry. Clinical medicine is a hard applied discipline dependent upon biology and chemistry. Thus, applied hard discipline is purposive work involving application of theory, emphasis is on creating technique and products, practical in nature, and try to solve problems, where use heuristic approach. And last and fourth one is applied soft discipline. It emphasizes processes and protocols, functionals and utilitarian in nature, helps to enhance professional practices, dominated by intellectual fashion, use both qualitative and quantitative data. Case studies are important mean to build knowledge. For example, law, education. Thank you very much. Kindly like and subscribe my YouTube channel, the Educational and Spiritual Consciousness. Thank you very much. Once again, thanks.